Today, we'll be taking a look at 6 iconic destinations that capture the essence of the USA, each with its own rhythm, history, and soul. From the crackle of a campfire in the desert to the hum of cities that never sleep, America's landscapes are as varied as the people who inhabit them. These places will not just fill your camera roll, they will reshape your whole perspective. So, let's dive into the great US of A and see what it has in store for us. Number 6. Los Angeles, California. Los Angeles is a city built on dreams, both those realized and those only imagined. Here palm trees sway against golden sunsets, with their shadows stretching across streets lined with Hollywood history. And while surfers glide along the Malibu's waves, movie studios churn out blockbusters that shape the global pop culture. LA is a canvas for ambition and a stage for storytellers. But most of all, it is a sanctuary for dreamers. And here's a little fun fact. The iconic symbol of Los Angeles, the Hollywood sign, was originally just a form of advertisement for local real estate development. And to be precise, in the old days, it actually read Hollywoodland. The land part was removed in 1949 due to decision of local authorities. Number 5. Las Vegas, Nevada. Las Vegas is a paradox, a city of extremes where neon lights burn brighter than the desert sun. And quiet escapes lie just beyond the chaos. Walking down the Strip, where pyramids stand next to replicas of Paris and fountains dance to symphonies under electric skies, this is a feeling unlike any other. The Sin City attracts over 40 million visitors annually. To give you some reference, Egypt hosts only about 12 million tourists each year. And if you happen to grow tired of Vegas' overwhelming buzz, when you step outside the city limits, the local Red Rock Canyon will welcome you with open arms, offering solitude and much-needed peace amid its fiery red cliffs. Location number 4. Grand Canyon, Arizona. Carved by a river that refused to quit, the Grand Canyon is a testament to time's patience. Its walls hold secrets older than continents, with fossils pressed into stone, like pages in a forgotten book. And far below, the Colorado River winds its way, carving timeless paths over millions of years, as if just indifferent to the millions who've stood here, trying to comprehend its scale. The oldest rocks of the Grand Canyon are about 1.8 billion years old. Although the canyon itself is much younger than that, parts of it started forming only about 70 million years ago. And if you're planning a trip, just take a note that temperatures here can swing dramatically within hours. Number 3. San Francisco, California. San Francisco is a city cloaked in mystery, where the fog rolls in like a curtain, hiding and revealing landmarks at will. Here, Victorian homes stand proudly amidst modern skyscrapers. The Pacific crashes into the bay, and tech genius collides with hippie history. Fortune cookies emerged here during World War II. Murals in the Mission District tell stories of struggle and hope, while the famous cable cars cling to hills, too steep for logic, but just as iconic as the Golden Gate Bridge itself. And speaking of which, did you know that the color of Golden Gate, called International Orange, was chosen in part to provide its better visibility in the fog? And about the fog itself, the locals call it Carl the Fog, and it even has its own Instagram account. Go figure, and follow for more. Also, let's not forget about the infamous Alcatraz prison, which in the good old days hosted Al Capone and others, located on an island near the San Francisco Bay. Location number 2. Yellowstone National Park, Wyoming. Yellowstone is America's wild heart, a place where the earth boils, wolves reclaim their throne, and bison rule the roads. Yellowstone doesn't cater to humans. It simply reminds us that we are only guests here. Wolves were reintroduced to Yellowstone in the 1990s after their species became extinct here almost 100 years ago. This move truly reshaped its ecosystem, proving that nature heals when only given a chance. And those famous geysers in Yellowstone? They are actually fueled by a supervolcano slumbering just beneath our feet. And this sounds really insane, but 60% of the world's hot springs and geysers are located right over here. This place is a nature's laboratory, unpredictable, untamed, and utterly alive. Number 1. New York City, New York. Big Apple, the city that never sleeps. A city that has been fascinating millions for many decades already, and most likely for many decades to come. city of symbols, each one etched with stories older than memory, yet alive, in every heartbeat. First up, let's visit the wonderful Central Park, a masterpiece of design and defiance, with its paths winding like veins through the heart of Manhattan. And of course, the incredible Times Square and Broadway. Whether it's your first show or your 50th, there's nothing quite like the magic of a New York City stage. Further along, in the southern part of Manhattan, in the place of two fallen towers, the 9/11 Memorial and Museum stands as a sobering tribute to tragedy and recovery. Its reflecting pools occupy the footprints of the Twin Towers, surrounded by names etched in stone. And lastly, at the southern tip of Manhattan, Lady Liberty stands tall. Her torch, a beacon not just for immigrants, but for dreamers everywhere. Designed by Frederick Auguste Bartholdi, the statue was gifted by France in 1886 to celebrate United States democracy and freedom. Between 1892 and 1954, she's witnessed more than 12 million immigrants who passed through Ellis Island, carrying hope in their pockets and dreams in their hearts. Approximately, even about 40% of the current U.S. population could be the descendants of those brave people. This city doesn't pause. It only evolves, layering old stories onto new ones with every passing hour. Six places. 6 unforgettable experiences. America's icons. The Grand Canyon, which reflects time. LA, the cradle of dreamers. San Francisco, a symbol of reinvention. And New York, a symbol of true resilience. Travel here isn't about ticking boxes. It is about finding pieces of yourself in places that have seen it all. Thanks for joining us today. And which of these will you choose for your next big escapade? Drop us a comment below. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and go make some simply iconic memories.